This episode wasn't giving, but at the same time, we do have some stuff to break down. Because Danny is giving possessive vibes. Kaz was, kissed the most in the challenge, but of course she's a single one. The math is simply not mathing, and the teaser that was given to us yesterday was clearly all fake. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch, and head over to Frontline Therapist. They are sponsoring this video. Go and check them out, guys. Mental health related counseling sessions is extremely important. It's a great business. Go and check them out and use my code. All the details are in the bio below. Okay, so let's get into this video where, first and foremost, the teaser from last night gave us the impression that, Liberty was bothered by Jake and Kaz kissing and whatever, when clearly she wasn't bothered at all. Wasn't an issue between Kaz and Liberty and everything was fine. So why were they talking about tensions rising from this particular challenge when with this cast, no tensions rose at all? When we normally know that with a proper good, casting, tensions would definitely rise. Because South London Belle came through.
Challenge, but I'm not going to use tongue, I'm just going to give it a pick.
Come at me with a ring, I dare you.
It's like kissing your sister, man.
Don't bother. Don't worry.
This person.
I'm saying no.
Are you joking?
No? Don't want to marry you.
You're joking? A challenge.
Well done, at my expense again. Should have learnt a lesson.
Okay.
And I do feel like, when it comes to this particular cast, we just didn't really get that. Faye got pied the most, and Kaz was the one that was kissed the most. And I feel like this is a very interesting conversation because people are having it online as to why she was kissed the most. People saw her as a heart of gold. Like, this girl is not a charity case. She is one of the best looking girls in that villa, first and foremost. Second and foremost, I feel like a lot of the girls weren't even threatened by the fact that, she was being kissed, as if they don't deem her, any form of competition. Some kind of colorist vibes as well. A lot of people are discussing that, and I think there's some valid points to that. And, Kaz went in on all the kisses. One thing I've noticed about Kaz is that she dominates all these challenges. Whether it be, the way she dances and moves and, walks in a sultry vibe, she just brings that energy to these challenges. Without Kaz, I would confidently say all of these challenges would have been extremely boring. All of them, especially the one with any drama related, Kaz involved. So I do feel like, she is the one that is carrying it when it comes to the challenges specifically. But I do feel like, her being kissed the most as some kind of charity case, but nobody sees any value in her. The math is simply not mathing. Or is it? And do they just not deem her a threat, or they just don't care for her in that manner? The girls aren't bothered by it. They don't think that she could be swayed. Because let's be real, if for example Liam or whoever kiss another one of the white girls, they would be like, oh wait, do you have feelings for this person? Oh wait, why did you kiss this person? What's going on? The tension. No. But them kissing Kaz, they're like, oh okay, cool. It's nothing. Nothing will come from it. Because of what? Because of XYZ. And I do feel like that is just, it was very sus to me, very weird, and I think that, it's just very unfair, because yet again, I do feel like Kaz is one of the best looking girls in that villa. She could easily take one of their men if she wanted to, and if she wants to pursue a situation to some extent, and I just feel like the girls not being threatened speaks absolute volumes. We have Danny, who just gives such possessive vibes. I just feel like 24 hours ago, or whatever the day was, you clearly were into Lucinda so much, and now you're just like, I'm gonna pie you, or whatever, or I'm gonna, you're not giving me the attention, and suddenly you're off her and you're already moving to AJ. It's just very random and very quick. And I feel like, Danny and AJ is obviously feeling Danny, she's getting that kind of attention. She comes across very cringe to me, the way she moves to Hugo. Like, Hugo clearly isn't feeling it as much. Go away or move away or whatever, and then 1 minute Hugo is. I feel like Hugo is going back and forth. Both of them I feel like are just annoying. AJ is cringe, and Hugo is somebody that isn't bringing it as a contestant. He isn't bringing it with the chemistry. Shannon wasn't kissing anybody, therefore she had to leave the competition technically. But what about Hugo? Who has he been feeling? Who has he been pursuing? As far as I'm concerned, nobody. So I feel like I don't know why he's even in this villa, because he's not even team furniture. He's team concrete. Team grass. That is what he is, because I don't know what this guy actually does in the villa. He's not Mr. Nice Guy. You're not Alex, please. Like, just relax and just calm down. And I feel like Lucinda is playing the biggest game in the villa. For her to go back to Aaron and say, oh, I ended it. Some kind of ego stroke. You didn't end it. He ended it. Something about, a black car or something like that. I'm thinking this is the connotations in the words, considering what he was saying prior to getting in the villa. It's just, again, very sus. But that analogy was very weird. And Lucinda to be saying, oh, I ended it. You didn't end it. He ended it. So I don't know why you're giving that lie to Aaron. It's just very weird. Her continuous lying on this show with the different men that she is with implies that she is a game player and implies that she's not actually into any one of them. I think that she obviously went and pursued Aaron over Danny because she was present when, well, she was not only present, she was vulnerable when they went home, when she realized that a friendship couple of Kaz and Aaron were saved and voted more than her and Brad. And she's like, okay, both these people are popular. Let me go and get with the guy, Aaron, and see what goes on. And I feel like that will rub off on her, and you know, she will continue to flourish in this villa. The fact that she has more followers than the OGs like Kaz just isn't something that I like to see. I feel like Kaz should obviously be followed far more than Lucinda, but clearly they are pushing her, and it's been Lucinda Island for the last couple of days. She is absolutely gorgeous, but at the same time, I do feel like, you know, she's not as deserving as anybody else. Or like as Kaz, if any of that makes sense. Yeah. Liberty and Jake, I feel like Millie and Liam, you know, are the strongest couples in there. Jake not really, but Millie and Liam are growing on me. I feel like it's nice to see Liam's personality more in this episode, but I feel like they're both giving off Paige and Finn vibes, where they're unproblematic in the villa, they're boring, zero charisma, but because their relationship is strong, they will go to the final and probably win this competition. Again, another forgettable winning team if they both win. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really recall anything. I do feel like this episode wasn't really giving as much. I feel like, you know, there wasn't much going on. The hideaway situation, I'm glad that Chloe and Toby went into the hideaway so that they can hide away from my screen, but unfortunately they didn't hide away from my screen and they were there. I just stopped thinking about Chloe. Like, I like her for the drama that she gave. She and Faye are the only ones that are giving something, so you have to like them for that perspective. From a producer perspective, yes, I do, but there's something about her that I just don't like. I want to like her, but there's something about her that I find to be very off-putting. That is the word for me. Especially when she's kissing Toby, I find it to be extremely unpleasant, and I don't want to see them on my screen kissing. It makes me like sick to my stomach to see that. Like, I just don't want to see them kissing. I find it to be very wayward and just very weird. That's just the way I see it. Faye and Teddy, again, like, we didn't see much of them. I feel like we're not really seeing much of the contestants. There isn't much drama, guys. I feel like one episode is a lot for us to talk about, and this one there isn't. You know, that Danny and Lucinda kind of tense conversation is probably the only thing that was worth anything of this episode in that you know, respective manner. And he just gives me possessive, weird, controlling vibes. He's extremely scary. I feel like he was gaslighting Lucinda, making her feel like she was the wrong in the situation, when, you know, it is what it is, and you lost out in that triangle, and now, you know, you're vulnerable and you're moving quickly to AJ. How will that impact AJ and Hugo? I don't know. I feel like AJ is happily entertaining it. You can easily tell from her body language on the bed that she's facing towards him, ready for it, looking at him, etc, etc. She's quite desperate and cringe in that villa and wants to get with somebody to stay, you know, in that villa for a long time. But I just I feel like, yeah, AJ and Danny, I don't see how that would work. I don't know. I don't see how that would work. I don't think AJ would get a head turn, but I feel like Danny most definitely will. Apparently you have to vote for your favorite islander. Obviously Kaz. I feel like, you know, Kaz and Liberty are just the ones. Faye for the drama. And I just feel like, yeah, I'm kind of over Chloe. Toby is just very immature. There's just not much to talk about when it comes to this cast. I feel like they're very much empty vessels. There's zero substance to some of these characters. There's not much for us to dissect and analyze about who we like and dislike. They're all just giving bland. That is the theme of this season. Not just this video, but this season. The theme is bland. Extremely bland. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my TikTok, Murad Murali, for daily Love Island reviews over there. Go and check that out. Kaz, I just don't like that situation of her being kissed the most, of her being most single in the villa. It's just a bit weird to me, and the girls are being threatened by it. I really want somebody to come in for Kaz, and I genuinely can see her in the final. I feel like she's been in there for a very long time, and I can see her in the final. I can really see her in the final. Just the right man needs to come in for her. That is just, he just has the eyes for her. And if he comes in and does that, she has the potential of not only being in the final, but even winning this competition. I'm putting that in the air. I feel like I can see that happening. I have that vision, and hopefully it does. Let me know what your thoughts are. Subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Oh, guys, my beard is really bearding right now. Do you understand? My beard is just really bearding. Oof. Come on, skin. Okay, my skin is skinning as well.